Now let's have a look at the inside of these French fries to see that they're nice and creamy. They're supposed to be crispy on the outside and creamy on the inside. If you want to make the best homemade French fries, you should do what the folks at McDonald's do. Use russet potatoes. After you select the perfect potato, wash them and peel them. Next, you want to cut the potatoes into French fries. It's very important in the cooking process that the French fries be as uniform as possible. So we're going to use this fancy potato French fry cutter. We're going to blanch these potatoes for 3.5 minutes until they're essentially translucent. And it's very important to maintain the water temperature, and the best way to do that is to use a cast iron heavy-duty Dutch oven. At the factory, McDonald's uses a process known as par frying the potatoes. But before they put them in the oil, which is beef flavored by the way, they dip them in a bath of dextrose and preservatives. To make McDonald's French fries at home, we're going to substitute that process by parboiling our French fries. We're going to substitute the dextrose with sugar, and we're going to flavor our water with a beef bouillon cube. I use this heavy-duty cast iron Dutch oven because it helps maintain the water temperature once I dump in the French fries. It's important to use some kind of a timer to time it out because we only want to leave the potatoes in the water for 3.5 minutes. Then in our case, we're going to take them out and lay them on some bar mops, and I'll show you why that is coming up. If you want, you can always spread them out on paper towels, but you want to make absolutely sure that these potatoes are completely dry before you put them in the oil. Next, you want to take a nice heavy pot like this Dutch oven and put in some oil. In my opinion, the best oil to use is peanut oil. Peanut oil will get real hot before it starts to smoke, and we need a really high temperature to cook these French fries. By the way, McDonald's does not use peanut oil. If you don't want to spend the extra money on peanut oil, then you can use a Southern Fry oil, which is a blend of a couple of different oils. Now, to cook French fries like they do at McDonald's, we need a very high temperature. We need at least 375 degrees. I mentioned to you earlier that I use bar mops to dry off the potatoes. If you're a regular subscriber, you know that I use them for everything, but they make it much easier to drop the potatoes into the basket. In my case, you may not have this. You may be using a spider or some other tool to take the fries out. Cooking time is going to depend on several things. What kind of pan you use, can it maintain the oil temperature, how big your burner is underneath, how many BTUs it puts out, and how many French fries you put in the oil. If you're able to maintain the temperature of 375 degrees, you're probably going to be done in about 3 to 4 minutes. If the oil temperature drops lower, it's going to take longer. Just leave them in there until they're nice and golden brown. When you're satisfied that the fries are nice and golden brown, you can spread them out on a wire rack or some paper towels and add some salt. Well, there you go, folks. Perfect McDonald's French fries at home. And if you think I did a good job on this video, a thumbs up would certainly be appreciated. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.